in the quiet of the morning calm, where the sun rises at the dawn, and the birds sing their waking song, there's a story to be told. So if you hear a teller telling you a tangled tale, or maybe two, rest assured, every word is true, especially the bits they make up.
At Canadian Tire, we're here for all-day summer play. From the yard to the park, find all the games you need for non-stop family fun.
Everything has brought her to this moment. She inches closer to the edge and summons the courage to leap. Because she knows the only way out is across when the floor is lava. Every big moment starts small.
It starts with a spark and becomes a beacon, lighting the way. When the games are gone, the games go on. Turn up. Take part. Orange Store. Fuel the spirit.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
A strong performer uses power wisely. The Toyota BZ4X is the official electric vehicle of the 2025 Canada Games. See our full electrified lineup at shoptoyota.ca.
We're back here at the Munn Fieldhouse on the campus of Memorial University as we prepare for the opening game of the qualifying round. And it's going to be Prince Edward Island and Manitoba. Newfoundland, Labrador, and Saskatchewan are playing, but they're playing over at the Newfoundland and Labrador Sports Centre on Crosby Road. So my apologies if you were tuning in expecting to see that game here on CBC Gem or NTV Plus. My heartfelt apologies. The officiating crew for this qualifying game is led by crew chief Marissa Kelly. Megan Fedosky and Grant Hatcher are the referees, and here's your play-by-play man, Bill Hart.
Here we go. PEI Manitoba qualification round. Winner moves on to the quarterfinals. And PEI in the green, of course. Manitoba with a very dedicated fan base in the stands. A lot of shirts saying Team Toba. Took me a second to clue into that, but I get it now. All right, here we go. Manitoba possession. That is Ella Kathris of Winnipeg with the ball. Most of the team is from Winnipeg on this Manitoba squad. Only exception, it seems, is Hallie Penner, who's from Carmen. PEI back with Alex Newson. She was the PEI flag bearer for the opening ceremonies, and she is the star to watch. She is a great ball player. Shot misses, rebound accepted by number 8, Tori Whitnell. PEI chanting, "You can't do that." And that's why PEI is going to the foul line for 2.
Nice crowd behind them in support, the Islanders.
Tori Whitnell sinking the first of 2 shots.
It opens the scoring.
Rebound. Back in possession for Manitoba. PEI finishing the preliminary round with a record of 1-2. Manitoba finishing with a record of 3-1. And this is where it all counts now. There you go.
Manitoba's got 3 wins already, and PEI just has the 1 victory. I'm not saying they're a little bit shocked by the start, but they have to feel something. 3-0 for the Island.
That pass out of reach, and it goes out of bounds. Possession coming back to PEI. Alex Newson, you'll hear that name a lot today. And she will lead this PEI team, but loses possession of the ball here. Manitoba takes over. And there you go. This is why everyone talks about Alex Newson. Up she goes for a layup. And in for 2, Alex Newson.
Beautifully done by number 7.
Very impressive. She lost the ball, switched to defense, didn't give up. And that resulted in 2 points for PEI. Alberta now trying to do the same. Shot clock down by 5. Shot goes up. Shot is blocked.
Manitoba go to the line, shoot 2. There you go, getting a look at the explosiveness of number 7, Alex Newson.
A testament to her skill with, as mentioned, PEI selecting her to be the flag bearer for the opening ceremonies. Foul shot misses. Haley Penner, that's the only team member not from Winnipeg. Carmen. I don't even know where Carmen is. I have to Google Maps.
Carmen is north of Winnipeg. I think it's even further up than Brandon is, if I recall.
You.
Well, I spent a fair amount of time out in Manitoba in the AHL days.
Oh, that's right.
Broadcasting the St. John's Maple Leafs against the Manitoba Moose. And we eventually became the Manitoba Moose, if you'll recall.
That's right.
Well, we became the St. John's Ice Caps. Almost won a Calder Cup 2014. Lost in the championship on home ice to Texas. I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Yeah, you took it hard. PEI, and once again, Alex Newson. I was told she was the player to watch from our French broadcasting team partners to our right. They were right.
Pierre Boudreau and Matthew Landry. Pierre's a Maritime boys from Bathurst.
Substitutions on the go for PEI. Harlow Hannums is in. Alex Newson directing traffic. Heavily dependent, of course. It'll be a tough task, whoever's assigned to watch her.
Whoa.
He's tricky with that ball, and
I'm going to say, I didn't think she traveled there.
no.
What went on? Why'd the whistle? Step out. Well, PEI's got possession.
Pass intercepted by Manitoba. Up it goes, around the rim, in the basket. 2 points, Manitoba.
Down by 3.
Back PEA comes. Fast transition, looks like got a foul. Number 6, Darcy Flick. Heading towards line for 2.
Well, it's become emphatically clear that the basketball chant is "You can't do that." PEI jumping on that as well.
Off the rim. PEI grabs that rebound, passes the ball around from outside the arc. Oh, that misses from our angle. Of course, without the benefit of 3D television, it looked like that may have sank for 3. And there you go, another ball taken away. Number 3, Harlow Hannums. Manitoba playing the ball around from outside the arc. A three-point play. It's off the rim. Rebound collected by PEI. Shrugs off her opponent. And off we go. Leading the way, Alex Newson. And the fans and the PEI bench love that. Back to the charity stripe they go.
There's a look why. They're on the line.
PEI off to a fast start. Darcy Flick with another, and it's in.
12-4, Prince Edward Island in the early going here. The first ladies qualifier from the Monk Field House.
PEI, good transition. Alex Newsom goes down, gets back up. And here comes Manitoba with the ball. Team Toba fans loving this. Denied the jump shot. Catching that rebound, and the shot clock continues to wind down. Back in the hands of PEI. Alex Newsom. Passes it off. That's Darcy Flick. Number 4, Julia Giz. And
Gets it to go. 10-point lead.
Emily McLean from Winnipeg. Passes it off to number 10. Davis Shaw of Winnipeg. And that brings some cheers from Team Toba. The fans in the stands to our right. Up she goes for 2. And a bonus foul shot to make it a 3-point play. And swish, mission accomplished. Defense chance for the PEI side. Alex Newsom. Some of that fancy footwork to get on the finish. Oh, some great plays there. And it looks like she may be going for 2. What skill. To be able to move like that and stay in possession of that ball.
She drains that first one. Don't expect her to miss very much.
Not at all.
Wow. Very, whoopsie, she's only human.
You jinxed her.
I didn't mean to. Maritimers always support Maritime.
Rebound collected by PEI. Alex Newsom from Stratford, 17 years of age. Everybody moving around. Ball placement looking pretty good. Looking for an open player. Shot clock winding down. Ooh, off the back of the rim. And the shot clock expires.
Great ball possession by Prince Edward Island. 15-7 lead. 3:20 remaining here in the first quarter, but the young women from, as we were kids growing up, we spent a lot of time on PEI, leaving from Halifax. So we're going to Spud Island for the weekend.
Spud Island.
Best potatoes in the world. I'm sure there are people in Idaho that might argue, but as far as the Canadian goes, no better potatoes than the ones produced in PEI.
Bud the Spud from the dark red mud.
There you go, and stopping Tom.
I was raised right.
We're going to show you the skill set of Alex Newsom and what we're crowing about here early in this first qualifying game here. Take a look at this skill.
Boom. Great ball possession. And to be able to stop and go and evade defenders like that.
Strong, too. Strong to the net.
Fakes the players.
Into the paint.
and managed to get an open lane to get a shot
Look
off.
at that shot. Something else. Here you go. Great work, Universal Media. Tell me they're not proud. Coming out of Charlottetown, PEI, birthplace of Confederation in 1867, in the greatest country in the world. Always has been and always will be.
Alex Newson's father played university basketball, coached her as she was growing up. So it's in her DNA to love this sport and, more importantly, play it well.
So an 8-point lead.
Crowd getting noisy now. Now Alberta tossing it around. High pass. Nobody gets it. It goes out of bounds. And Prince Edward Island will get their hands on it. Lexi Singleton about to take it. Chances are she'll pass it off to Alex Newson. I'm willing to bet she is. And she did. All right, the transition play now. Possession, passes it outside the arc, takes a shot, not going for it. Loses control of the ball, passes it to number 13, Ellie Flick. That's 2. Darcy Flick and Ellie Flick. Darcy and Ella Flick, both from Cornwall, willing to bet they're sisters. Team Manitoba, ball possession now being led by Ryan McKinley of LaSalle. And she will go to the line. 2 for 2 for Manitoba as they try to chip away at this PEI lead. Nice arc on that throw, in for 1.
Yeah.
Off the rim, collected to that rebound by PEI. Off number 11 as Emma Elliott's possession will go back to PEI. Pass. Julia Giz, layup, 2 points. That's Tori Whitnell. Manitoba trying to make something happen here. That's to Ryan McKinley of LaSalle. Trying to find some room for a shot. She gets it, but the shot misses. PEI gets their hands back on the ball and works its way down the court.
Nice rebounding off the board.
Darcy Flick with it. Flicks it on over to number 8, Tori Whitnell. Alberta intercepts that pass. Back they go down the courts. Looking for a shot. Denied. It looks like they will be going to that foul line for 2 shots.
I believe a foul there on number 6, Darcy Flick. Fast pace opening quarter, Bill, 1:40 to go.
That's right.
The gals have been up and down the court, back and forth, PEI.
This quarter has flown by.
And they are out to a great start here against their Western counterparts here.
Emma Elliott sinking the first of 2 shots. Team Toba very happy with that. That's off the back of the rim. Bounces off, and PEI will collect that and make their way down the courts. Darcy Flick gives a flick, loses the ball. Team Manitoba rushes down. Number 11 looking for an open player. Trying to find somebody. Shot clock. Game has slowed down a little bit in this last minute and a half. PEI up 17-9 over Manitoba. Alex Newsom comes back in. Manitoba ball on the PEI end. Trying to find a pass. Collected. Looking. Searching. Bounce pass. In the paint now. Shoots up. Over off the rim. Oh, almost lost by Alex Newsom, but she gains control back at it again. Two players open for shots.
Final minute here of the opening quarter. PEI in control so far.
Rebound collected by number 2. That's Jaden Huggin. A little bit of physical play there.
Yeah. The way she started the game, that might have been the only way to stop her.
Yeah. She's tough to spot. She's been coached well. That stop and go movement, fakes out defenders. Now to open up some lanes for possible shots.
We'll build the coaching staff for Team PEI. The 17U women's is Carolyn Huggin. The team manager is Kara Whitnell, and the other coach for PEI is none other than Doug Newsom.
I wonder.
You don't have to.
Off the rim, no points for PEI. Manitoba makes her way down.
30 seconds to go.
Errant pass goes out of bounds. Yeah, that will be PEI ball there. That's off the Manitoba player.
That's Alex Newsom, solely responsible for ball possession for PEI.
All aspects of her game are on display here.
Are they ever? It's only the first quarter.
Offense or defense, smart basketball plays. Keeping her opponent at arm's length as she dribbles that ball. Perhaps waiting for the shot clock to die down a little bit. And why not? Because clock and the shot clock are almost even. A shot from outside the arc, off the rim. Looks like there will be no chance for another shot. And that clock expires, ending the first quarter.
Yeah, and in the last minute and a half, we didn't see an area point. 17-9 PEI, but a great start.
Looks like
Maritime Islanders.
Looks like they're going to add a few seconds to that clock.
0.3?
Yeah, 0.3. There's so much I can do in 0.3 seconds.
Only so much you can do in 0.3 seconds. And that'll be it.
That'll do it.
Yep. Let's take a timeout here. It's PEI 17, Manitoba 9, day 4 competition of the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
At Canadian Tire, we're here for all-day summer play. From the yard to the park, find all the games you need for non-stop family fun.
Is it about a place that stays with you long after you leave? Truth is, it's never what at all.
Hello.
Hi, remember me? We bought your old house.
Yes.
We brought some mail.
Oh.
Hey.
The diaper subscription. I forgot to cancel it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the memories are coming back now. The Bebo app helps you keep an eye on where your money's going.
Like how?
Well, for one, it would have told you this subscription price had gone up multiple times.
It's a lot of diapers.
Well, extra's good. So where's the baby?
Oh, he's right here. This is a baby.
And that ain't no baby.
Here at the Munn Field House on the campus of Memorial University. Midtown St. John's, Newfoundland Labrador, host city of the 2025 Canada Summer Games. First qualifying game of the women's division, U17. PEI owed to a 17-9 lead as we hand things back over to Bill Hart to get the second quarter underway.
Here we go. Team Alberta with possession of the ball. Had some points on that board. And a possible layup denied. Emma Elliott not able to break through that PEI defense. She will go to the line for 2 shots.
First one will drop. Got them both. Win. 6 points. Go quickly. PEI counterattack here, trying to keep their momentum up.
Huggin, passing off to number 7, Alex Newsom from Stratford. A high pass collected by Huggin. Tipped. Looks like Newsom was thinking about a shot. She does it now. Falls a little short. Rebound collected.
Oh, very well done.
Points. Number 9, Sophie Leclerc of Cornwall. Team Manitoba on the offense now. Passing the ball around, looking for an open opportunity. A long pass to number 11, Emma Elliott. And to number 6, Haley Penner. Back in the hands of Alex Newsom, which I'm thinking we're going to be saying a lot tonight.
You already have.
I know, right?
You better get used to it.
Man. Shot clock down to 7 seconds. Outside the arc, number 9, counting it down. Loses possession of the ball. A desperation shot falls short. And that ball will end up in the hands of Team Manitoba.
8-point lead, 8:38 remaining here in quarter number 2.
Team Manitoba, that is number 13, Ella Castris of Winnipeg. Most of this team is from Winnipeg, just like the men's squad as well. Turnover, Manitoba, quick pass down the line into the hands of number 5, passes it outside the arc for a 3-point play. It's off the back of the rim, collected by PEI. Up they go, transition in place, being led by none other than number 7, Alex Newsom. Still in possession of the ball, PEI is. A bounce pass to number 2. Over it goes, number 5, and Alex Newsom for the 3. And
got it
it's
off the glass. Sorry, Bill.
That's quite okay. You can't help but get excited, right?
I'm starting to get into it.
There you go.
Starting to feel it.
Nicely done. A little more of the same from Team Manitoba. Missing that shot. Big lead for PEI, a layup. Denied. Rebound collected by number 9 of PEI, and that one goes in. Sophie Leclerc of Cornwall.
13-point advantage, 7:20 to halftime.
Good b-ball being played by Prince Edward Island. Got a whistle here, and looks like we have a PEI player doing a little equipment adjustment. Nice passing play by the entire team, and off that backboard into the net. Takes some skill. Team Manitoba looking to get some points on the board. A wide open Manitoba player, and she lays that up. Easy peasy.
Allie Penner.
No, it's number 8 Manitoba.
Oh, sorry, pardon me.
Luna Zinguzu. Zinguzu.
Good call on your part, my bad.
Manitoba defense coming alive there. Isinuzu, number 8, makes the defensive play. However, PEI is going to go to that foul line. That's number 4, Julia Giz of Charlottetown. First shot denied. Another attempt for an extra point. And swish, nothing but net there.
12-point advantage with 6:48 to go here.
Team Manitoba being led right now by Ava Shaw. Making her way in, a layup off the hoop and into the arms of PEI once again. Gee, surprise, surprise, Alex Newsom leading the way. Making her way in. Making jump shot, bounce pass instead to number 9. That's Sophie Leclerc. And a long shot, which is off the rim. However,
slew of fouls in this early going of the women's qualifying round opener. The Prince Edward Island and Manitoba.
Julia Giz going to shoot a couple here from the foul line. Success on that first one. And Julie Giz, since she was fouled on a three-point shot, she gets 3 foul shots. And sinks them all.
Well done.
Julie Giz standing 5'10" from Charlottetown. Back comes Team Manitoba. Ryan McKinley. Ooh, a missed pass, but they keep it inbound. And to reset as the shot clock gets down to 10 seconds. Up it goes off the backboard. The edge of the backboard doesn't even come close to the net. And foul called against PEI. Manitoba going to go to the line for 2.
There's the Rat Hatcher.
Backboard collected by PEI. Number 2, Jaden Huggin. Passing it off to number 4. I don't think that's Julia Giz from Charlottetown. Over the net, misses. And Team Toba. To be the fans happy there.
Great
possession of the ball.
Yeah.
They'll take over possession here with 5 minutes and 53 seconds left in this half. A little difficult for us because some of the players, their hair is so long, covers their numbers. Emma Elliott gave it a shot. Paloma Zinguzu as well. Looks like Isaac Uzu is going to be going to the foul line. As Tori Whitnell looking at the coach for instruction. First and 2. No good. He'll try again now. 5 minutes and 39 seconds left in the half, and that one's perfect. Touching no middle at all. PEI making their way down, being led by Lily. Take that. Harlow Hannums of Stratford. Big pass all the way across. Forcing her way in. Loses the ball. Manitoba takes over. A long pass over. Layup is no good. Off the rim, PEI grabs control. Passes it to number 5.
By PEI, Bill.
Yes, it is.
They've been really sharp.
Lexi Singleton.
Really sharp.
Arlo Hannum. Stratford now has the ball. Pass. Looks a little high. Almost loses that ball. Looks like she has. And Manitoba takes over. Down they go, forcing a layup over the rim and out, and PEI is back at it again. And Manitoba's have some bad luck with those shots. We've seen this happen a few times for a few teams today. Darcy Flick. Number 4. Julia Gibbs takes the layup. Okay, here it is. Darcy Flick and Ellie Flick, both from Cornwall. Darcy Flick is 14 years of age, and we are thinking that she plays with her younger sister, Elle Flick, who's 13 on this team.
Wow.
Now, we assume they are sisters. They could be cousins.
Well, one thing we know for sure is they're not twins.
No. Certainly hope not. If that's the case, our sympathies to their mother. That was one long stage of labor.
No doubt it would have been, for sure. 4:25 left to halftime.
Manitoba trying to chip away at that PEI lead. Great defense from PEI. Back in possession. Pass intercepted by Team Manitoba from outside the arc for 3. Ooh, close, but not enough. A fight for the ball will lead to the ref's whistle. Substitutions on the go. And we've got a timeout, PEI.
One more game to come following the conclusion of this qualifying round opening match between Prince Edward Island and Manitoba, where our Atlantic Canadian counterparts are off to a solid start and a 14-point lead. And they have done it very well at both ends of the court. The rebounding has been superlative, and of course, led by the formidable performance of Alex Newsom, number 7, and her clutch shot making and such. We're in a pretty good spot right here, but you know that this game Manitoba basketball team give it all right to the bitter end, coming in with a little bit better record than PEI in the opening round, the preliminary round.
Yes,
But just goes to show you anything can happen. Sometimes numbers lie. And PEI's had a real good opening week here at the Canada Games. It doesn't matter if about the medal count here so much. It's about the competitiveness, the spirit, and the due diligence they're bringing to each and every sport.
Alex Newsom, a bounce pass. Almost lost and collected by Manitoba. Turnover there. Oh, and turnover right back again to PEI. Ran it back. Looking for an open player. Number 3 has it. Loses it. Goes out of bounds. And I think that's going to be PEI ball. I think it went off the Manitoba player.
Seva Bragg.
That's the one, yeah. Number 3 possession. A long shot off the rim. Rebound collected by nobody. I'm assuming since the Manitoba player let it roll, it's going to be their possession as it last hit a PEI player. Nope. PEI will take this possession. A bounce pass that goes nowhere and collected by Team Manitoba. Number 4, Emily McLean. Down she goes. Ball back to PEI. In the hands of Alex Newsom. Passes it off to Harlow Hannums. Back to Newsom. Newsom trying to find a pass. Number 3 lining up. Number 7 for a shot outside the arc. Off the rim. Rebound collected by Team Manitoba. Team Manitoba being led by number 3. Lily Cox. Up it goes, down it goes, rebound, and in for Manitoba for 2. That is number 4, Emily McLean.
First bucket in a while for the Bisons.
What a fight. Are you kidding me?
Finger roll.
How many players did she fight through to get that?
Wow. What a performance.
Alex Newsom with another 2 to add to her point total tonight. Shot at Manitoba denied. Possession taken over by PEI. Harlow Hannums with the pass. Newsom with the play. Looks like we have a PEI player going to the line. Thinking that may be. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. I counted like 4 players. That's PEI basketball right there. Number 8, Tori Whitnell of Charlottetown, taking her first foul shot. Coach having a discussion with her Team Manitoba squad. Tori for another, and in. Lead keeps getting bigger for PEI over Manitoba with 2:24 left in the half.
16 now. Manitoba got to start pressing here a little bit.
Ava Shaw directing traffic, bringing that ball down. Going around, let's see, a long shot, 3-point, misses the hoop altogether. Rebound collected, that's denied. PEI back in possession, shot clock resets, and here we go. Alex Newsom bringing that ball down, layup, misses. She collects her own rebound, shoots it outside the arc for 3. Harlow Hannums of Stratford getting a nice feed from Alex Newsom. 3 points, making that lead even bigger now.
Wow, that was a great shot. Really impressed with the young ball club from Prince Edward Island, having themselves a heck of an opening half here. 36-17 is the score, and they've been relentless. But the thing that's so impressive here is that underneath the hoop, they're winning most of all the battles. Not all of them, mind you, but at least 90% of them.
That's right. I mean, the Manitoba squad obviously respecting what Alex Newsom brings to the table. So if you're going to double team Alex, you're going to leave players open, just like Harlow Hannums was when she shot that 3-pointer. It's always going to be a risk. Shows just how talented this PEI squad is. You want to cover the star player? That's okay. We have other stars that can shoot that ball as well.
That's why there's 4 others on the court along with the star. Well, you want to take advantage of the hot hand, and she certainly has warm paws here in this one.
Ball gets tossed around and it finally lands in the hands of PEI, specifically Alex Newsom. Shot denied, possession back in the hands of Team Manitoba. Emily McLean trying to go for a layup. Defense too strong. Back it comes in PEI's favor. 1:29 left in the half. PEI with a big lead. Alex Newsom working it down the court. Pass into the hands now. Looks like number 6, Darcy Flick. Off the rim. Rebound collected by, well, 2 players. And it looks like it will be Manitoba ball. No, it looks like it's going to be PEI ball. Arlo Hannums to Alex Newson. Ball outside the arc. Pass it in, number 4. Outside the arc, shooting for 3 again, off the rim. Rebound collected by Team Manitoba. Being led down the court by Emma Elliott. And denied a layup again. This is hurting the Team Manitoba squad. They're getting the balls down there, they're getting the shots, but they're just not sinking. A fast pass across to number 8. Number 3 for another 3. Didn't miss by much, but rebound collected, and 2 points PEI. That was number 7 doing the job there. Alex Newson. Gee, is that the first time we mentioned her name today?
Well, I'll tell you what, her nanny Newson back on the island is loving every minute of it. Hi, Nanny. Hope you're enjoying the action on the call. Bill and Brian here. Couple Blue Nosers. Spent a lot of time on Prince Edward Island here. God bless and enjoy the rest of the Canada Games. We're all in this together as Atlantic Canadians.
Tori Whitnell with the rebound and the 2 points. PEI is now up to 40 points with the clock ticking down. Desperation time. Manitoba trying to get something on that board before the time expires, and it's not going to happen. What a lead for PEI after 2 quarters of play.
23-point advantage going to the locker rooms at halftime here in the first game of the women's qualifier. We're stepping aside here from the Munn Fieldhouse. Live continuing coverage of the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
Now you can shop smarter at Canadian Tire. With same-day pickup or same-day delivery. So you don't have to shelve projects for later. Shop smarter at Canadian Tire.
St. John's unique is like calling a humpback a goldfish. It's wildly different here.
Welcome to Canada Games House, proudly presented by Canadian Tire, a place where Canada Games athletes, their family, friends, and supporters get to come gather, celebrate, and chill out. Suivez-moi, allons voir. Within these walls, we welcome, accept, and respect everyone.
C'est vraiment un espace incroyable dans une site formidable au centre-ville et on a hâte, tous les provinces et territoires s'intéressent pour être ici, puis même les familles.
I actually wasn't expecting this. It's really cool to have a place where your parents can kind of be a part of it as well.
There's a lot of activities kids can do, ping pong or foosball.
I think it's great that we have a place to come here to unwind. It's a great little community inside of the games.
It just has a warm sense of atmosphere about it when you walk in here.
Canada Games are about safe sport, about culture, about good vibes only, and that we have a space that celebrates all of those values.
Thank you, Canadian Tire, for making the Canada Games House a reality. Au revoir et profitez de votre temps aux Jeux du Canada.
Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
One of the things to me about the Canada Games is it's truly integrated. We have athletes with an intellectual disability, with a physical disability.
Puis juste être inclus. Je pense que souvent, on est mis un petit peu de côté quand on est un peu plus jeune, puis qu'on est différent, puis qu'on a un handicap. Puis là, être à ces Jeux-là, c'était comme toute une grosse équipe.
It's important to have representation and to acknowledge their different perspectives of life.
When the opportunity is there, show up. The older you is gonna say thank you.
If you believe in yourself, you can make anything happen.
That's the Canada Games.
It starts with a spark and becomes a beacon, lighting the way. When the games are gone, the games go on. Turn up. Take part. Orange Store. Fuel the spirit.
Of all the things here that'll take your breath away, music is surely one. There's a certain rhythm to this place. Leave no song unsung.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
For generations, we've been nurturing the communities where we live and work. Providing space to grow and preserving the environment that surrounds us. Because we understand that when we invest in communities, we invest in the future. Crosby, committed to community.
When you're in a place surrounded by ocean, you can walk in any direction and arrive somewhere spectacular.
For millions of Canadians, too much screen time is a big issue. But for millions of others, zero screen time is an even bigger one. We're committed to growing digital inclusion.
Gatorade. With electrolytes to help replenish what's lost in sweat. Carbs to help fuel your working muscles. And fluids to help you hydrate. Scientifically formulated so you never stop competing. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel. Gatorade.
A strong performer uses power wisely. The Toyota BZ4X is the official electric vehicle of the 2025 Canada Games. See our full electrified lineup at shoptoyota.ca.
In the quiet of the morning calm, where the sun rises at the dawn, and the birds sing their waking song, there's a story to be told. So if you hear a teller telling you a tangled tale, or maybe two, rest assured, every word is true, especially the bits they make up.
Introducing Vimeo Streaming, an all-in-one platform designed to help you turn your videos into a successful streaming business. Build your own custom branded app and connect with your audience across all platforms and devices without writing a single line of code. Deliver high quality, reliable, and secure video experiences, live or on demand. Turn video streams into revenue streams today.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
At Canadian Tire, we're here for all-day summer play. From the yard to the park, find all the games you need for non-stop family fun.
Back here at the Memorial University Field Host, the Munn Field Host for third quarter action of this ladies qualifier in a huge opening half for PEI with a 40-17 lead. That was the call of the third quarter. Here's Bill Hart.
Here we go. Team Manitoba will take first possession in this second half. 10-minute quarters. Have a big lead to cut into. No time like the present to start chipping away at that. Number 6, Haley Penner from Carmen. Throws it in. Layup denied. Rebound accepted. And ball may end up back in the hands of Team Manitoba. Ryan McKinley will take this. Fake a pass. Find someone who's open. And a little over the head pass. Accepted by number 3, Lily Cox of Winnipeg. Outside the arc, back to Ryan McKinley. Layup, jump shot, and it's denied, but rebound is collected and then collected again. As Team Manitoba loses possession. A layup from number 7, Alex Newson of PEI. Number 8 from outside the arc. Off the rim, collected again by PEI. Number 4 grabbing that rebound, Julia Giz. Julia from Charlottetown, also a very accomplished volleyball player. From outside the arc, number 7, again, we'll say her name a lot, Alex Newson. And finally, that ball ends up back in the hands of Team Manitoba. Ryan McKinley dribbling down into the paint, layup, and nothing. Foul on the play will bring Ryan McKinley to the foul line. Numbers don't lie. That is a big lead you're seeing on your screen. PEI up 40-17. First foul shot in. That shrinks that lead immediately. Ryan McKinley will take her second shot from the line. Good look there at number 7 PEI, Alex Newson. Stratford, as you mentioned earlier, she was the PEI flag bearer for the opening ceremonies. And they save that distinction usually for your biggest athlete on all squads.
Positive start for Manitoba here in the second half as they get a brace of buckets there. Cut the lead 21.
PEI with possession. Up it goes. Layup for 2.
23. 42-19. Prince Edward Island and a Manitoba player down.
I missed that. I did not see what happened there. She's grabbing her.
I think she, well, obviously the pain. Let's have a look here. Is it a one-on-one collision? And
oh, she hurt her. Yeah.
Oh, she took her teammate. It appeared that inadvertently, number 8, maybe Alumo Isaguso, may have a little piece of her maybe, and then she fell awkwardly. Oh, that's terrible to see.
She's being helped off the court. Basketball's a tough sport.
Is it ever? And Pierre Boudreau and I were talking in between games, and he's a big basketball broadcaster. He said, man, he said there's more injuries in basketball than there is a physical game like football or hockey or rugby because of the impact coming down on your heels, Achilles.
Yeah.
Wow.
All those other sports are grounded games. Basketball, you find yourself going airborne a lot. Jump shots, shots like that from outside the arc. Off the rim, back into the hands of PEI. Down they come, being led by Alex Newson, number 7. A pass goes errant and out of bounds, and they'll give that ball back to Manitoba.
Yeah, and it makes perfect sense when you think about it, because if you're up elevated and coming down, you don't know whether you're going to land on the balls of your feet or you're going to end up twisting an ankle or something like that. So it's a tough sport, no question about it.
Number 10, Ava Shaw there with a knee brace, indicating that she may have had an injury before. Layup for 2 points, and Manitoba fans finally getting a chance to cheer about something.
That was Ava Shaw, and she's been a real leader here for Manitoba, but they're going to need more of that, down 42-21.
Turnover for Team Manitoba. Kylie Shetler
picked off.
Down comes Alex Newson. Denied. Possession back.
You don't see that every day, do you?
No, you do not. Shaw playing a little defense there. A handoff to number 3, Lily Cox of Winnipeg. Ryan McKinley looking for an opening. Finds one outside the arc there for one of her players. Inside she goes for a jump shot and falls a little short. Rebound collected by number 8. And again, another one denied, but looks like there may be a foul on that play. To the line. Isinguzo. Isinguzo, the first of 2. And that's denied off the backboard, up the back of the rim. Teammates give her a little, hey, no problem. Go for the next one. And that one took a few seconds, but eventually it would go in.
Yeah, and Luma got the second one to fall.
Julia Giz handing off to Alex Newsom once again. Dribbling up that court. The way she changes speeds while dribbling is so impressive. And an errant pass once again flies past the PEI player. Collected by Manitoba. Layup, swat from PEI. And Alex Newsom, not impressed with that call. She kind of jumped up a little bit going, what?
Let's have a look.
She's jumping trying to grab that shot.
Hard to say.
I can see why Alex was kind of jumping up and down. It didn't look like there was a lot of contact between her and that Manitoba player. But that's why we're up here.
Yeah,
not down there.
They're down there. That's right. We'll leave it to Marissa Kelly, Megan Fedosky, and Grant Hatcher to sort of. 42-22. PEI lead, much to the delight of the partisan Maritime crowd here at the field house at Memorial University. Just looking ahead to tomorrow, Bill, because I know you and I can't wait to get in the wrapper tonight and get a good night's sleep, in particular you, because you'll be up earlier than me tomorrow for sure. But Thursday here at the field house is going to start with a women's consolation game at 8:30. Then we'll have 4 consecutive women's quarterfinals. And then the last game of the day is going to be the 9th and 10th place game. So a full slate of action tomorrow, and then moving into Friday, we will be into a consolation game, and then nothing but semifinals, 2 women's and 2 men's, and that'll be our trip out of here. Meaning on a month.
A lot of basketball going to be played for the next couple of days.
Yeah. You'll be in your sleep tonight, dreaming of little Bill Hart, thinking of Chuck Swirsky or Matt Devlin of the Raptors.
Shouting for 3 in my sleep. All right.
And you might come back in at Newfoundland Place and you might say, from paradise or something.
There you go. That's right.
Beauty of Devlin is he included every town, every city in the entire country. He always made it a point to get in a different one, and man, it caught him like wildfire. It was pretty sweet. Just a little encouragement for you, but
right. He says
your
that,
energy may not be as high as it was a little earlier, but you're hanging in there and doing a great job. Keep it up.
I'll get my 2nd, 3rd, and 4th win. PEI, number 4, jump shot, Julia Giz. A lot of these players on PEI love basketball. They're great volleyball players, too. Julia Giz, we just saw, volleyball PEI Athlete of the Year for 2023 and 2024.
Oh, lovely ball transition up the court, and another 2 for PEI.
Alex Newsom with another 2 points.
Well, Bill Giz isn't an everyday name, but I certainly remember one of PEI's premiers back in the day, Premier Joe Giz of Prince Edward Island. I'm not sure if there's a relationship at all, but you never know.
No, you do not. 13, Manitoba, layup. Ella Castres of Winnipeg with 4-2.
And that 20-point bulge continues as PEI bring the ball back up. Led by none other than Nanny Newsom's gal.
Shot clock winding down. Rebound, and what a play to keep him out of bounds, but it ends up in the hands of Team Manitoba. And an intercepted pass by number 3, Harlow Hannums taking her time with it. Number 7 grabs it. Alex Newson, of course.
So that all started with Lexi Singleton's due diligence, and what a tremendous effort to keep that ball back in play. She was flying toward the sidelines. That was incredible bit of skill. That's not easy to do, a no-looker while you're in full flight through the air and trying to get the ball back into the center.
You have to have some trust in your players. Yeah, knowing that they'll be there for a no-look pass. That's how the coach will write it up. Team Manitoba forcing their way in, and they toss it out of bounds, and that ball, and that to Team PEI. Once again, being led down the court, Alex Newson. Nice pass to number 3. And another arc pass that's intercepted by Team Manitoba. That's number 13 there, Ella Castres of Winnipeg.
A lot of whistles, a lot of free throws. This game not, I'm going to say, at the level of physicality we've seen elsewhere, but the gals play just as hard as the guys do.
Yeah, they do.
No doubt about that.
Manitoba will take off in PEI territory. Will take over, rather, in PEI territory. And we got a substitution for PEI. Tori Whitnell coming in, another great volleyball player, co-MVP or high school volleyball 2024. Number 13 from Manitoba, Ella Castres once again taking a foul shot.
Alex went over to the referee, Grant Hatcher, and inquired about something. Just for a little clarity, as Manitoba finds a bucket, at least a point, and they trail 46-28. Now another whistle.
And there's so much going on that court. I'm not sure what that whistle is for.
Yeah, well, one of the referees is coming over to scorer's bench, trying to decipher something, or
did they see something on the score clock?
Not really sure,
right? Because the referee keeps looking up at the clock, pointing over.
Well, whatever it was, it's over now,
Yep.
and here we go.
Pass to Alex Newson, forcing her way in, trying to get a shot off, blocked by Team Manitoba. Great defensive play there. Once again, you see them doubling and triple teaming Alex Newson. Gotta be careful doing that, because that'll provide an open lane for Alex to shoot a pass to an open player for an easy 2, maybe even an easy 3.
And PEI getting the ball back here, Bill.
A lot of turnovers. And a ball lost in the legs of PEI. Managed to get it around. And a pass to number 9 with a layup, and in it goes.
Lovely.
Well done, Sophie Leclerc of Cornwall. Lead back to 20. Manitoba trying to get some points in there.
They need a 3.
Rebound collected by PEI. Pass, transition, and get another call. More substitutions in place. Allie Penner coming in for Team Manitoba.
20-point lead again. 4:06 remaining here. Quarter 3. Coming up next, Newfoundland Labrador, Saskatchewan, the first qualifier on the men's side.
PEI fans rather loving this. Missed opportunity for 3 points there. with a 20-point lead, you can almost afford to take some of those gambles. But this is a game where a 20-point lead doesn't mean anything.
That was a little aggressive right there from Emma Elliott, number 11 of Manitoba, knocking the PEI player to the floor. Sometimes you just can't help it. Wow. Ooh, did you see the reaction of the team of you guys?
Alex Newsom knew that that ball was coming back.
University. Telling you what, I am so impressed with you people.
Layup off the rim. Rebound collected by number 4. Another chance for points, but it's going to roll off her fingers. Ooh. What? I thought that was Manitoba ball, but based on the reaction from the Manitoba fans, they're a little questioning that call. Let's see who it goes off of here. There's the ball. I see it go off a Manitoba player. And didn't see much after that. But PEI keeps possession.
Yes, indeed. Really forcing the issue.
Nice shot, nice opportunity, no points. Oh, falls down, gets back up. Pass again, Brian McKinley. Team Manitoba working his way down. A nice layup. Who was that? Was that number 6? That was number 6, all right, Haley Penner. PEI will try to answer back here. Outside the arc, they throw the ball and a long 3 from Alex Newsom.
Manitoba ball. Down by 18 here.
2:49 left in the third quarter. Fans are starting to file into the Munn Fieldhouse in anticipation for our next game.
Yep.
And Newfoundland Labrador in action. There's going to be a big crowd. Oh, Team Manitoba.
Ratchet and clawing their way back in here, Bill.
Alex Newsom was not happy with that. Long pass outside the arc, back to Alex. Will she attempt a shot? No, she's going to throw it inside. Back to Alex. And you can see she's triple teamed there. Look at that. And that opens up some lanes, and she loses the ball. It's Manitoba. 3 Manitoba players on Alex Newsom. Back up it goes. Number 10, Ava Shaw leading the way. Hands it off to number 1, Ryan McKinley. Possession back into PEI's hands. 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. PEI with a pretty big lead, but it's getting smaller. And it looks like there's going to be a foul against Manitoba.
Well, PEI still look like they're in control of this game, and they look fairly relaxed. You know they're going to get a pushback here from Manitoba, and they've seen that, but they still have a 16-point advantage. I'm going to get back on their game and start to force the issue a little bit.
Alex Newsom, the first of 2 foul shots. Easy peasy right there, and that's 1.
Yeah, swish.
She's probably taken that shot a million times, maybe in her backyard, where I'm sure a basketball net is set up. 2 points, 2 foul shots. Back up the court to go. It's like Ava Shaw's a go-to.
50-32.
Long shot, misses. And I think that was out of bounds. Willing to bet dollars to donuts that it was, and it looks like we'll be eating donuts. PEI down in possession. Alex Newsom directing some traffic, gets the ball to 3. A little errant pass there, may have been tipped. Outside and for a 3-point opportunity from number 8. It's off the back of the rim and back in the hands of Team Manitoba, and loses it. And Manitoba back in possession. Ava Shaw. PEI grabs that rebound, brings it back the other way. Back and forth here now, Alex Newsom. Pass outside. Alex going for 3. Success!
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
What a game for Alex Newsom and Team PEI.
A lot of time for her to set her feet and concentrate on that shot. Team Manitoba moving the ball around, trying to get close to that basket, and the PEI defense not allowing it. trying to get a shot off. They do. It's off the back of the rim and back in the arms of PEI.
Superlative rebounding and defense by our counterparts from the Maritimes.
That's blocked. Alberta will take over. Number 6. Haley Penner. Too many missed shots. Rebounds being collected by the defense as the third quarter winds down. 10 seconds left. Alex Newson kills some time as much as she can. Maybe take a shot from outside the arc. Will she do it? Or inside the arc? No, she will not. Maybe draw a foul.
She got fouled, she did.
I think that's what her plan was. Maybe try to draw a foul and take a couple of easy shots from the line.
Couple more free throws, and he hasn't missed very many.
No, it won't be a free
ball
throw.
Possession. Pardon me, not my bad. Ball possession. (53-32) as time expires here in the third quarter.
Not a bad shot there by Harlow Hannums. A little short, though.
So Prince Edward Island putting on a clinic here tonight in the first qualifier here at the Montpelier Hall, part of the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
Hello.
Hi, remember me? We bought your old house.
Yes.
We brought some mail.
Oh.
Hey.
The diaper subscription. I forgot to cancel it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the memories are coming back now. The BMO app helps you keep an eye on where your money's going.
Like how?
Well, for one, it would have told you this subscription price had gone up multiple times.
It's a lot of diapers.
Well, extra's good. So where's the baby?
Oh, he's right here. This is the baby.
And that ain't no baby.
BMO.
So many iconic sights. You might want to get used to saying wow.
Hey, where could I find these shoes?
Heads up!
Whoa.
Keep up this back to school with Adidas at Sport Check.
Live continuing coverage. Ursa Media Inc. of Charlottetown, PEI. I'm sure after a long, long day, this is gratifying. I know we don't want to be homers and such, but every once in a while it creeps in. And it's something I've had to deal with forever, being a homer, but a well-paid one at the time.
Fine.
And hey, when you get an opportunity to support your team and you're riding the buses, much like whatever sport it would be, do diligence to be the biggest homer you can be. Which doesn't mean you're going to vote to be one in the next game. However, we're happy to see a nice result.
That's right.
Especially from the smaller provinces who have less athletes to pull from. But this PEI team is showing you that where there's a will, there's a way, and they have it in control of this game from the opening tip-off. Now, continuing coverage into the fourth quarter, here's Bill Hart.
A 21-point deficit. That's what Manitoba faces here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. I'm going to try to play some stingy defense, try to keep this team Manitoba in check. There's some talent, but some bad luck with those shots. Like that. A jump shot for two, denied, and PEI will take over. Oh, just barely missed going out of bounds. Number 3 will take over there. That is Harlow Hannums, who's had a pretty good game as well. Possession of it again, passes it back. There comes another three-point shot from Alex Newson, adding to her point total.
It's looking routine for number 7 here.
Man,
she does
man.
lunch and everything is sweet.
And more importantly, she's having time to do that shot.
Even while being double and triple teamed.
All she needs is a few seconds. And if her teammates find her open, they're going to go for it. Manitoba with 2 there. Alex Newsom throwing it to her teammate Harlow Hannums, who's also having a good game back to number 7. Hits her feet, but she manages to throw a shot over the hoop. Manitoba will take it back the other direction. A dribble, a quick pass. There's some opening. That's number 2, Kylie Shetler of Winnipeg. A long shot off the rim, does not go in. And now we'll once again see Alex Newsom bringing the ball down, looking for a couple of points. Substitutions being made. Runs over to Allen. Alex Newsom going to take a rest. Coming in is Darcy Flick, who we mentioned earlier is only 14 years of age. '14 and representing her province. What a thrill for that young woman. And number 4, there you go, Julia Giz. Grabbing that rebound and sticking a jumper for 2 points.
Team PEI will be relentless on the attack.
Fan base here for Manitoba, not giving up anything yet. Dressed in yellow, they say hello. Back and forth, shot clock winding down. Oh, wow.
Off the glass.
Gee whiz, spinning around the hoop. My word, that was beautiful. Emily McLean moving it around, back in the hands now of Emma Elliott. A shot is taken, that will not count. Ball's going to go back to PEI.
Well, if you're a fan of Prince Edward Island, you have to be so proud to watch. You know, you've got your superstar or your captain, your go-to gal here, but you see how that rubs off on the rest of her teammates following her leadership. Everybody else on the same page, and she takes a little break, and the team's still pumping points.
Darcy Flick grabbing a rebound. He bumps, and that ball goes out of bounds.
61-36, so mercy. 7:08 to go.
Keeping that ball from going out of bounds. All for naught, though, as Manitoba will take it over. I'll tell you, what a time for women's sports, too. I mean, with the WNBA, Professional Women's Hockey League. It wasn't that long ago that young girls would never have a chance to play sports. Dare I say the dreaded line, you can't do that, you're a girl. Well,
those days are long gone.
Yes, they are. Maggie Connors of St. John's, of course.
Well, the best thing they ever
Newhook.
did, the best thing they ever did was create the Professional Women's Hockey League,
Yes.
and then, of course, the WNBA down in the States as well. A Toronto team coming in there, and Lord willing, maybe some more Canadian franchise along the way. But they're here to stay.
Right.
They're going nowhere. And they have, it's long overdue.
Maybe seeing some future stars of the WNBA on the court here this evening. Representing Manitoba and PEI. 6:36, the clock is counting down in this fourth quarter. PEI with a big lead.
Great defense continuing.
Darcy Flick's going to be called for the foul there. Ball's going to go into the hands of Lily Cox. Pass to Ryan McKinley. Looking for a spot, a bounce pass, and a jump shot, and in.
Nice.
That's number 4, Emily McLean. PEI bringing it back the other way. Closing in at the 6-minute mark of this fourth quarter, and loses possession of that ball, and loses it again. Fighting for it, that's exactly what you have to do. Sophie Leclerc doing that job from Cornwall, PEI.
And the sportsmanship there. getting some assistance after an inadvertent collision. Lovely shot for Manitoba. They haven't hit nearly as many as they need, but they're hanging in here. There's a battle right there for all eyes to see.
Doing anything possible to get possession of that basketball.
20-point differential here with 6 minutes to go.
Another shot at 3, and it goes down. And no surprise as to who it is. Alex Newson once again, another 3. Makes it look so easy. Team Manitoba losing possession of that basketball back the other way. PEI will bring it down. Number 7, Alex Newson, passing it off to Arlo Hannums. A long shot. Stop it right now.
It's contagious for Team PEI.
Whiz.
Hello. Sorry, I know that's what Jack does. I had to do a hello on that one. Hey, imitation's the highest form of flattery, Jack. I'm sure you're not tuned in. But hey, if you are, good on you. You're entertainer, you.
When we run out of lines, we'll make up our own. Great gosh almighty.
Here you go. More of the same. 67-41. Prince Edward Island.
Kudos to the province because, yes, they take from a much smaller talent pool than some of these other provinces. But boy, oh boy, they've got a good team here in the green. PEI. Manitoba fighting back on the foul line. Missed shot there.
Well, let's be honest. We've always been the underdogs in Atlantic Canada and out east. I mean, a lot of times, you know, back in the day, until you earn your respect, that you would have got your nose snubbed at. But those days are gone too, Bill.
That's right. You get a good group of players that just improves the playability of those around you. You got yourself a good team going on.
Now this PEI
going for another 3 shot.
Wow. Yeah, that's 70 points here now.
Yeah, spreading it around a little bit. That's Jaden Huggan. Ball gets caught in the feet.
The battle out there at center court as the Prince Edward Island team continues to play hard right to the final buzzer despite their lead. You know, sometimes they want you to take the pedal off the gas, but in some situations in sport, you can ill afford to. But with a lead like this, it might be a little different too. However, crazier things have unfolded, I'm sure, many times before.
You're allowed to make a mistake or two with a lead like this, but too many. You see Manitoba right back in it.
Well, they want to keep their structure in place, obviously, and do the things that have been successful and worked well in the past, so they're right back at it. And they have their ball distribution has been really, really impressive. Now, I know that Alex Newson has made the majority of those, but they're looking for others. And many of the PEI gals have found mesh here this afternoon into early evening as well. 7:22 local time. Up next, Newfoundland Labrador, Saskatchewan. It should be a loud and boisterous crowd here for both sides. A lot of people from Saskatchewan have made the trip here. So 70-42, Prince Edward Island. They're back at the line. And that drops down. And it's a 30-point lead, the highest lead of the game for PEI. Wow.
I'll tell you what, this PEI team, it's hard to believe that their preliminary round record is 1-2.
And Manitoba coming in.
Well, 1-2 for PEI.
Yes.
Manitoba was 3-1.
Well, like I said earlier, numbers lie.
Yeah, well, you know what? You can be a struggling team. You have a meeting with your coaches, you change your strategy, and all of a sudden you become a better team based on those simple little changes. And PEI looks so dominant here on the courts.
They really look like they're in a comfort zone, and it's a tough game to play, but they really are in total control.
Jump shot.
And that is a testament, obviously, to the coaching staff as well, and to the girls alone for their terrific play. This is a well-earned victory. And I'm just wondering, and I'm sure the coaches wouldn't allow that for Manitoba, but hey, gals, we're 3-1. We can get ourselves in a real good spot here with the team that doesn't have the record we do. But did they see this coming? Sure, if you were to talk to the Manitoba coaching staff, Bill, at the end of this game, that you might get an emphatic no, and that would not be disrespectful.
No.
But PEI's just been pressing the whole game and have brought that to them.
Yes, they have. Back to the action now. Possession, turnover. Team Manitoba closing in on less than 3 minutes left in this game.
Not quite sure what went down there, but we do get a stoppage in play. We get some substitutions for Prince Edward Island, and the coaches, I believe that will be the end of the night, I would think, for Alex Newson. They have such an insurmountable lead here that looks like they want to give the gals the rest of the game off and then get some of the players who haven't munched up as many minutes
Sophie
an
Leclerc
opportunity to play. Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's smart coaching, and that's the way it should be done. Everybody needs to play, even if it is only for a couple trips.
Sophie Leclerc takes an intercepted pass, a bounce pass to number 6, Darcy Flick. Darcy Flick battling, throwing it over. A long pass outside the arc. And that ball movement is so impressive. Keeping it in bounds. Oh,
whoopsie-doo, that's hay.
You know, that happens. That is number 1. Ava Bradley of Charlottetown.
Ava, there you go. Ava's getting some court time here. Chance to contribute. They got all the points in the world they need here, Bill. However,
clock continues to tick.
That's not going to stop the young gals coming off the bench and trying to add to the total. Manitoba's going to find a bucket there to get their total up to 48.
That goes off the foot of Alexis Huggin. And I'm sure PEI fans listening, Jaden Huggin also on this team.
Or watching.
Wondering if they're related. Could there be two sisters here? 2 sets of sisters? Guarantee the Flicks are related. Ella Flick and Darcy Flick, both at Cornwall. So impressive that they're on there. Ooh, I heard that.
Oh, she bounced right back up.
Darcy Flick, 14 years of age.
How about the resilience there for the youngster, 14?
This won't be her last Canada Games. I can see it. Oof. Yeah, she got flung.
Seba Bra wasn't too happy with the decision of the officiating, but by the look of that play we just saw through Universal Media Inc.'s outstanding replay, that it was the right call.
Manitoba trying to find some points and no luck at all. Rebounds keep coming. Shot clock down to 9, and PEI will take over after grabbing that ball. Number 6, Darcy Flick passes it off to number 9, Sophie Leclerc, and that's 2 points for Sophie.
That's what we were talking about just a little while ago. Everybody getting involved and everybody contributing. Look, the PEI fans kind of take it home here in the final minute. I'm sure that they're going to explode here at the end of it all, and why not? Rightfully so. Terrific effort.
Team Toba fans still making some noise, letting the players know that they are here, cheering them on.
The spirit of the games is still alive and cooking, as one might expect, and it will be that way right through the bitter end.
Number 9, a bounce pass.
What's up, fellas?
And
Good
looks
to see
like
some of my golf buddies there from Glendenning. They can't get any golf in right now, but they're hoping to get back there soon.
PEI will grab possession of this ball now. That's number 6. It's almost went out of bounds. Team Manitoba will take this over. A shot from inside the arc for 2. This is a qualification match, of course. Winners will move on in the playoffs. We got a final for you from the Newfoundland Labrador Sports Centre. New Brunswick has defeated Newfoundland Labrador 61-52. That means New Brunswick will move on to the quarterfinals, and the winner of this game will do the same. And based on record, will determine who they face next. Outside the arc for 3, misses. Manitoba takes over, and that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that was quite a performance for Prince Edward Island and their supporters. Not showboating, obviously. They're waving their PEI flag. And rightfully so. Great support and just an all-around great performance. So on behalf of Bill Hart, I'm Brian Rogers. We're stepping aside. Men's qualifier next. Newfoundland Labrador, Saskatchewan at the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
It's my time, it's my time.